That was a very potable red, and similarly the one to the left is for Mark Williams. Bit more danger associated with this one though, should he miss it. And now even more with this next shot. That cue ball finishing near the cushion makes this a tough pot on the black.
And the crowd here appreciating that. They knew how difficult it was with the white tight on the side cushion.
Nine.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Just a fraction too far. I think he can still cue past the yellow. There's very little to do with the white because there is a red over the corner pocket. But if that red hadn't have been over the pocket, it would have been very difficult
30.
to regain position. Well, here we go. He's got an angle on the red. He'll be scattering
21.
the reds everywhere, and he should finish on pink or black.
22.
Could have done with a little bit more pace on that.
Extremely well controlled, and he was a little bit suspicious of that one. He's had a few nasty kicks, as both have, and that was exactly the kind of shot that you're liable to get one, but everything's okay, and really a good chance here to make a sizable break.
$36. 37.
Well, if he's finished touching the red, I think he's okay though. Oh, and you've seen that the red moved.
Mark Williams.
He should have given a little bit more
Stephen
thought.
Hendry.
It looked as if he could get through to the red, but it was a touching ball, and just watch the red next to the white. That's a push shot.
Thank you.
Having said that, Dennis, he must have had a lot of margin because he still potted the red even with the cue ball going offline, so just a little bit eager. Could be expensive.
Chance for the counter-attack.
Five. Six.
Just the one red that's available for Stephen Hendry, the one to the right of the group of six. He might try and get into them, just depends on the angle. Well, in fact, there's one just to the left that's available also into the right corner.
8.
Looks a bit tight.
9. 16.
He's almost straight on this red. It's back for the black. You can see him just getting right into the bottom of the cue ball.
$70.
That looks okay. He'd have been very unlucky then not to finish
24.
on one. The reds were slightly apart.
25.
A long way to go. There is some tension. It's a final, but you'd reckon that Stephen was favourite to take this frame now.
31. $32.
There's always an incident in a match that can turn things around, and when you reflect
39.
on it, if Stephen should take this frame, that
40.
could be the turning point when Mark Williams is touching the red. Because he did look as if he was going to go on and take the
46.
frame and level the scores again. He could be going 2 behind.
47. $49. 51. $54.
Needs the blue to make sure.
$58. 63.
It looked ominous for Stephen when he opened the
69.
reds, but nevertheless, one mistake by his opponent, and Stephen Hendry takes a 2-frame lead at 8 frames to 6.
That's the thing that so many players have learned against Stephen Hendry. You can't afford one mistake, even when you're going so well as Mark Williams has been going here this evening. He won the last of the afternoon. John Parrott's been out and about, hobnobbing with the gentry and everything else. Glad to see you come back to work.
Yes.
What do you think now then, Hendry? Getting moving again.
I think that was a mammoth situation there. Mark Williams was playing really well, got the touching ball, just moved it, give the 4 points away, and a great clearance from Stephen. That is where, you know, that's why he's the champion he is, because the balls were there, but in the circumstances, very difficult to get them all, and he did it.
But all credit to Williams. After a very nervous start this afternoon, he took the last one of the afternoon, came back tonight, and was playing really good snooker.
Well, as you know, we've said 4 out of 5 frames against Stephen is very good. The 6-6 come at a good time, really. Stephen went away, collected his thoughts, played very well the next game, and a great clearance again, 8-6, and it's a big test of character for Mark Williams now.
I was saying to Dennis Terry when he was in, who's now back in the commentary box, that